Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Fluent English with Podcast. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Alan.
We've got a fantastic lineup of words to help you boost your English vocabulary.
That's right. But before we dive into that, let's give you a sneak peek of what you're going to learn today.
Absolutely. So, today's words are delightful, confused, excited, frustrated, proud, surprised, and embarrassed.
Some pretty exciting words in there, Sophie.
Definitely, Alan. All right, let's start with our first word, delightful. When something is delightful, it means it's very pleasant or enjoyable.
That's right, Sophie. Some synonyms for delightful could be charming, enchanting, or joyful.
Exactly. Now, let's give our beginner English learners 3 simple examples to help them understand this word better.
Sure, here's one. The children's laughter was delightful.
Oh, I love that example. Here's another one. She found the surprise party delightful.
And one more. Walking in the park on a sunny day can be absolutely delightful.
Perfect examples, Alan. Now, let's move on to our dialogue segment where you'll hear the word delightful in action.
Hey, have you tried the new bakery in town?
Yeah, I went there yesterday. The pastries were absolutely delightful.
I'm glad you enjoyed them. I'll have to check it out myself.
Well, wasn't that a delightful conversation, Alan?
Absolutely, Sophie. It really painted a picture of something pleasant and enjoyable.
Indeed. All right, let's jump right into our next word. Confused. When someone is confused, it means they're not sure or clear about something.
That's correct, Sophie. Some synonyms for confused could be puzzled, bewildered, or mixed up.
Absolutely. Now, let's give our listeners 3 simple examples to illustrate this word.
Here's one. I was confused by the instructions, so I asked for help.
Good one, Alan. Here's another. She looked at the map, feeling confused about which way to go.
And one more. The math problem was so tricky that it left him feeling confused.
Great examples, Alan. Now, let's see how confused is used in a conversation.
Did you understand the new project requirements?
Not really. I'm feeling a bit confused about what they want.
Let's go through it together. Maybe it will clear things up.
Wow, that was a clear example of someone feeling confused, wasn't it, Sophie?
Absolutely, Alan. It's important to ask for help when you're feeling confused about something. Moving right along, our next word is excited. When someone is excited, it means they are feeling eager, enthusiastic, or thrilled about something.
That's right, Sophie. Synonyms for excited could be enthusiastic, thrilled, or ecstatic.
Absolutely. Let's provide our listeners with 3 simple examples to help them grasp the meaning of this word.
Here's one. She was excited about her upcoming birthday party.
Great example, Alan. Here's another. The kids were excited to go to the amusement park.
And one more. He couldn't sleep because he was too excited about the trip.
Excellent examples, Alan. Now, let's hear how excited is used in a conversation.
Guess what? I got tickets to the concert next week.
Really? That's amazing. I'm so excited.
I know, right? It's going to be incredible.
Wow, that conversation really captured the excitement of receiving concert tickets, Sophie.
Absolutely, Alan. It's wonderful to feel excited about something you're looking forward to.
Definitely. Now, let's move on to our next word. Frustrated.
When someone is frustrated, it means they're feeling annoyed, upset, or discouraged because something isn't going as planned.
That's spot on, Sophie. Synonyms for frustrated could be annoyed, irritated, or exasperated.
Exactly. Now, let's provide our listeners with 3 simple examples to help them understand this word better.
Here's one. He felt frustrated when his computer froze in the middle of his work.
Oh, I've been there. Here's another. She became frustrated when she couldn't find her keys.
And one more. The long wait at the doctor's office left him feeling frustrated.
Those are perfect examples, Alan. Now, let's hear how frustrated is used in a conversation.
Why do you look so frustrated?
I've been trying to fix this bike for hours, but it just won't work.
Maybe you should take a break and come back to it later.
That conversation really highlighted the feeling of frustration when something isn't going right, Sophie.
Absolutely, Alan. It's important to take a step back and take a break when we feel frustrated.
Definitely. All right, let's move on to our next word, proud.
When someone is proud, it means they feel a sense of satisfaction or pleasure in their achievements or qualities.
That's right, Sophie. Synonyms for proud could be pleased, satisfied, or fulfilled.
Exactly. Now, let's provide our listeners with 3 simple examples to help them understand this word better.
Here's one. She felt proud when she received her diploma.
Great example, Alan. Here's another. He was proud of his daughter for winning the race.
And one more. They were proud of their teamwork on the project.
Fantastic examples, Alan. Now, let's hear how proud is used in a conversation.
Did you see Sarah's painting? It's amazing.
Yes, I did. She must be so proud of her talent.
Absolutely. She's incredibly talented.
That conversation really showcased the feeling of pride in someone's achievement, Sophie.
Absolutely, Alan. It's wonderful to feel proud of ourselves and others for their accomplishments.
Definitely. All right, let's move on to our next word, surprised.
When someone is surprised, it means they feel amazed, astonished, or caught off guard by something unexpected.
That's spot on, Sophie. Synonyms for surprised could be shocked, astonished, or taken aback.
Exactly. Let's provide our listeners with 3 simple examples to help them grasp the meaning of this word.
Here's one. She was surprised to see her old friend at the party.
Great example, Alan. Here's another. He was surprised by how fast time flew during the movie.
And one more. They were surprised by the unexpected gift from their neighbor.
Those examples really capture the essence of being surprised, Alan. Now, let's hear how surprised is used in a conversation.
Guess what? I got a promotion at work.
Wow, I'm surprised. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was unexpected, but I'm thrilled.
That conversation perfectly illustrates the feeling of surprise when someone receives unexpected news, Sophie.
Absolutely, Alan. It's always a pleasant feeling to be pleasantly surprised.
Definitely. All right, let's move on to our final word, embarrassed.
When someone is embarrassed, it means they feel ashamed, self-conscious, or uncomfortable due to something they've said or done.
That's right, Sophie. Synonyms for embarrassed could be ashamed, awkward, or mortified.
Exactly. Let's provide our listeners with 3 simple examples to help them understand this word better.
Here's one. She felt embarrassed when she tripped and fell in front of everyone.
Oh, that's relatable. Here's another. He was embarrassed by his mistake during the presentation.
And one more. They were embarrassed to admit they forgot about the meeting.
Those examples really capture the feeling of embarrassment, Alan. Now, let's hear how embarrassed is used in a conversation.
Oh no, I spilled coffee all over my shirt.
Don't worry, accidents happen. You don't need to be embarrassed.
I know, but it's still embarrassing.
That conversation highlighted the feeling of embarrassment when something embarrassing happens, Sophie.
Absolutely, Alan. It's important to remember that everyone experiences embarrassment from time to time.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up our exploration of our 7 words for today.
We hope you found this episode helpful in expanding your English vocabulary.
Don't forget to practice using these words in your daily conversations.
And remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
That's right, Sophie. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Fluent English with Podcast.
Bye for now.
Bye, friends.